Hey guys, so I should probably warn you, I think this is going to be a long video. I got asked like a bunch load of questions over this past, I guess, week now, and I've just answered them all today, so this way I can just have them all here. So here we are. Okay, that actually makes it easier. First question. I'm sorry, I'm still wearing my glasses. You can tell I kind of just woke up. One instrument you wish you could play. Um, I really wish I could play violin. I'm kind of a beginner, so if you count the fact that I'm already sort of playing it, um, then upright bass would be the one instrument I wish I could know how to play, because I do sort of know the basics of violin because I sort of play at a sort of beginner's level. And yeah, so either violin or upright bass, depending on what your definition of playing is. um, Next question. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I like your photography. I saw some on your YouTube. Thank you. You're an amateur, right? So, what's one place you'd love to have a shoot, and who would you love to have model for you? Um, Again, thanks. That means so much to me that you took a look at it. Um, yeah, I am an amateur, and I'm definitely nowhere near becoming a professional. But that's definitely a good question because everything I do is kind of, because I'm not a professional, it's kind of based on what I want to do, like what I'm inspired to do. It's not really so much like what I need to get the job and all that, so, and get paid. Um, I mean, for the most part, I don't really think that far in advance. For instance, like right now I'm dying to have a shoot in a cemetery, and this has been going since the beginning of the summer, but I'm waiting for fall. It'll be a fall thing. I think it'll look pretty. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm imagining in this shoot, but it is on my Tumblr if you want to look at it. I've also been kind of digging Joy Island's Wish You Were Here off of their new EP. I think it's the new EP, right? Or is this their old one? Yeah, it's their new EP. Um, and um, that kind of makes me think like New York City night, like, you know, bright lights and all that. And I mean, that's not going to happen anytime soon because I'm not allowed to go into the city by myself, even with a few friends. So, I mean, as you can probably already tell by my ideas, I don't really like studio work. I don't like closed doors with sets. But I mean, I will admit there's some things that you can only do in a studio setting. Um, Especially with lighting helps so much. But right now, photography is just something I do for fun. So I kind of like keeping it that way. But I've always wanted to do something where I was on stage with a performer. Just because I know some of what it would entail, which is a lot of dodging and a lot of getting out of the way, but I think it'd be a fun experience, and a good learning experience. But you know, I don't really care what kind of performer. For all I care, it could be, you know, some dude playing nursery rhymes on a nose flute. But I still think it would be fun, because I kind of like candid stuff. Um, which is another reason I don't like studios. um, but as for models, I don't really like. I like the people I work with now. None of them are professional. They're all amateur. They're all my best friends. So it's more fun. Like I said, keeping it fun. But I don't know. I don't think I really wish to do work with anyone. If it were to be with anyone, it would have to be with someone who's, you know, creative and active and open enough to place themselves. Because I really don't like. I give direction, but I kind of hate it. Um, I kind of give direction at the beginning sometimes to get, you know, some stuff going, but I don't like direction. So someone who could handle themselves and just be bright enough to think like, oh, this would make a good shot. So yeah, definitely. I don't really care who I work with, so long as they knew how to relax. Next question. Are you a band nerd? I am. That was part of the question, and it's a little smiley face. Well, considering the highlight of my day yesterday was talking to my friendly Canadian guitarist, and kind of talking about Bach and Vivaldi and Mendelssohn, not in detail, but just mentioning, and breaking the rules of music theory, as well as rewriting classical compositions. Yeah, I think I'm probably a total band nerd, but you can make your own decisions. Next, that video you posted last night on YouTube was really brave of you. Thank you. It did help me to realize that I just needed to be myself. These are all Tumblr questions, so I'm just like, sorry, I'm scrolling down. Thank you. I'm so glad for the feedback. Yeah, that was actually kind of difficult for me to put out there, but it needed to be said for myself and for my own sake, and the last bit for anyone else who needs help making friends. And yeah. Just be yourself. I promise it'll make everything so much easier. I'm sorry. 3 things we might not know about you. I think it's about it's spelled about it. About you. I put most of myself out here, so I'm shy. I said that yesterday, but I'm shy. I talk a lot when I'm nervous, and I always feel the need to fill the silence, but I'm incredibly shy. I don't like to talk to people at all. I actually get really tired when I have to talk to people. At Brown, I literally fell asleep. Like, I just wanted to go back to my room after class and just sleep because there's so many people to talk to and stuff. Second thing, I just bought the most expensive pair of jeans I own in my entire life. They're they cost about $80. They were on sale for $50. So I guess that means my fall shopping is done. And 3, this is so unattractive. I suffer migraines. I have these horrible migraines every now and again, and they've finally given me a medication where I can take it and just not miss, like, gaps of school and not show up at a dress rehearsal wearing sunglasses and flinching in a totally dark room and, flinching every time the violin next to me draws her bow across the strings. I guess those are good ones. And 2 more. This one is on my other Tumblr, which is I said it yesterday. Unzip my heart. It's un-zipmyheart.tumblr.com. So the 4 people you look up to. I agree with number 4, by the way, which I didn't about me, and I already told you all this about my inspirations, but number 4 was Sammy. I totally agree with number 4, by the way. Are you jealous of who they are at all? You make your art teacher out to sound like she's had this amazing life, and I know Sammy's pretty fortunate too. Just curious because I get jealous of my role models sometimes. First off, I don't really like the word role model. I've explained it before. I think it restricts you to following step for step in someone's shoes. And you don't really want to do that. You want to be yourself, like I said yesterday. No, I mean, I get jealous of people in general, but no, I don't really get jealous of them. I mean, I wish I could be as kind-hearted and understanding as Sarah. I also wish I had her ability to make everyone smile and make every day seem sunny. I wish I was as thoughtful and as understanding and as selfless as my mom. I wish I had Melissa's ability to create something from anything and inspire others to just be themselves and be proud of it. I mean, everyone, as I've said, has that famous influence, and clearly that's Sammy. I don't know her personally, but I like her honesty. I mean, I don't know. I don't really wish I had anything that they have. it's taken me a long time to realize that I have a lot, and I don't really need anything else. I mean, I don't really wish I had anything that they have physically, as far as that goes. I mean, I wish I had a lot of their attributes, um, physically. I'm trying to think of physical things that I could want from them. Um, Melissa had, from what I remember, had gorgeous hair. I always loved her hair. Um, my mom is like the perfect height-weight ratio, so she's not like, I mean, she looks skinny because that's kind of how we're built, but she has, like, it's perfect, so she's not underweight. Like, I was underweight for a while, and that bothered me. Uh, Sarah has perfect skin. Sure, she does. She's got perfect skin. So I wish I had that. Um, and Sammy has a gorgeous voice. I love her voice. Actually, Sarah has a pretty voice too, but Sarah doesn't sing. I wish I could play clarinet like her, but that's more of an attribute. Sammy has a gorgeous voice, and according to her Instagram today, because I was on Instagram earlier, just my friend joined, so I had to follow her. Um, uh, Apart from that, yeah, on her Instagram there was a picture, and there's an upright bass in her house, and I was like, damn it. I just said, like, that's an instrument I wish I could play, and I was actually, like, answering these questions while I was kind of on my phone, and I was like, really? Damn it. So I guess that, of course. Um, but I mean, like, I wouldn't trade what I have for any of that. It's taken me a long time to realize that. I mean, everyone has bouts of jealousy, but I'm pretty satisfied. um, yeah, I kind of have everything I could want. I mean, I'm a 16-year-old. What else could I possibly need? Um, who do you write music for? I know a lot of famous people say they do it for the fans, but you don't have many. No offense. So I was just curious what keeps you going. And there was none offense, none offense really, no offense taken. I don't have fans. um, and honestly, I think this might go for most musicians. I can't say. I'm not most people, and I'm not the voice for everyone. But if you're a real musician, the music is kind of you. It's not something you do just because your fans expect it. It's almost literally your life. It's kind of like it's that one thing that was there for you when you needed it, and it's kind of what you need to get through things. Music is just what we do, at least for me, what I do because I enjoy it and it means something to me personally. Um, example, music is kind of my stress reliever. Um, there are musicians who do go out there, and I'm positive of it, and they do it just for the fame and the glory and all that, and I respect them too. That's, what they do it for. Everyone has the right to do what they want for the reasons that they want to do it. Um, I just think for the most part we all kind of start because it's what we love. I said that funny. I mean, come on, we're human. We have the right to be selfish sometimes. I mean, we shouldn't be selfish. You want to be selfless as a person, but we're all human, and we're not always going to be selfless all the time. So some things are just for us, and at least for me, it's something I do. It's kind of a selfish thing. It's mine. Music is kind of mine, and it's meant for myself. I do put it out there, but it's not meant. It's like I don't write for any of the people listening to it. I write it for me, if that makes any sense. Um, like I don't think of who's gonna be listening to the song. Like I don't think when I put it on YouTube, like, okay, so here's a song that I wrote, and these are my 3 friends that I know are gonna listen to it, and these are the 2 subscribers that I know listen to everything, and always give me feedback, and like I never think about that. It's kind of just what I do, and I don't I don't think that most people write for their listeners. I think that they write it for themselves, just at the beginning, at the very least. And I wish more musicians, as selfish as it is, kept that attitude, just because you can't expect to have to. like to have to please everyone and still be happy with yourself. And like I want to help people, and music helps me. So when I do put music out there, it's because I hope that people with the same experiences as me or similar experiences feel the same way, and that it'll help them through it as much as it helps me. Um, it's dumb and it's childish, but it's always kind of done it. I've always kind of done it for me. Um, that's the last question as well, and that's all. So yeah, you can ask me questions on my Tumblr. Um, either of them, I'll post the links in the description. I do allow anonymous, like I said, those are all anonymous, and I do give advice, and I will, if you don't put it on anonymous, I'll send it to you directly. If you put it on anonymous, I have to post it to my feed. Um, so yeah, hope that answered all your questions. Thanks, bye.